we can see that there's a world full of cold hearts because the wickedness is just got so, when you say rampant, it's everywhere, all over. Way far more wickedness than righteousness. So anyway, the message today is the heart. The heart is the place where emotions are felt. That's what the heart emotions. Everybody don't have the same emotions. Emotions are strong feelings, such as love, those feelings of love, anger, feelings of joy, hate, and fear. All these are emotions. They come from the heart. So everybody don't have a pure heart, clean heart, but we can. So let's turn to Proverbs chapter 4 and verse 23. Proverbs chapter 4, verse 23. It says, keep thy heart with all diligence. That's all care. Be careful how you take care of your heart, what your heart is feeling. It says, for out of it are the issues of life. The issues of life. Issues are things talked about, things thought about. So everyone's heart don't think the same way, don't talk about the same things. Some people talk about the things of this world and things as filth and all kinds of garbage. Then you get those trying to be Christians to talk about spiritual things and what we can do for God, how we can uplift Him. Matthew chapter 12. And verse 34. Matthew 12:34 says, O generation of vipers, snakes, it says, how can you, being evil, speak good things? Now, you said if you're evil, you're not going to be talking about nothing good. It says, speak good things, for out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. So what's in the heart is going to come out. The mouth is going to talk about it. Things that's in the heart. Some people have some conversations that they're so full of garbage. That's their whole conversation. Some people, that's what they love to talk about. It's in their heart. That's all they think about. That's all they got to have to share. The Lord bless us that we have the spiritual things to share. Way to eternal life. Talk about the love of Jesus and how He loved us so much. It's the best conversation to have. Jeremiah chapter 17. Jeremiah 17, verses 9 and 10. Does everybody here that really want to have a clean heart or a pure heart? Amen. We can work on it. If you don't have it, you should be working on it daily. You can have a clean and pure heart. Jeremiah 17, 9 and 10. It says, the heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Desperately, the heart is something. It says, who can know it? Like you look right on a person's face and they can have the biggest smile on their face, that don't mean their heart is right. They can think they're going to kill me or do me or do something evil to somebody, wish something evil upon a person. You don't know the heart. God knows though. He said, I, the Lord, search the heart. I try to raise the the feelings, the affections. You know the affections, how you feel about things. The Lord knows all. The Lord search the heart. I try to raise, even to give every man according to his ways and according to the fruit of his doings. That's how we're going to receive what we give, when we carry ourselves. You carry yourself in the Christ-like manner, you're going to receive blessings. But if you act like an ungodly manner, you're going to receive curses. No way around it. Okay, in Proverbs chapter 17, in verse 22. Proverbs 17:22. Proverbs 17:22. It says, a merry heart doeth good like a medicine. Amen. A merry heart is a happy heart, happy in Jesus. But a broken spirit drives the bones. This merry heart is not talking about the heart that when you're all merry, when you get to drinking and stuff. You know, some people get to drinking. They might be the quietest person you ever seen. They don't say nothing. They get to drinking, but they just laughing and just so cheerful. Not talking about that kind of merry heart. You know, they say so merry. I seen those together that was so quiet. You never say a word. You see him through the week and know how to say nothing. You speak to him, you say. People just speak back and nothing else, you don't say nothing to him. So on the weekend, he get to drinking, or we get the life of the party. Or he married and children, he just literally talking. So I'm not talking about that kind of miracle. You know, miracle heart is when you study God's word and see everything that's falling in places that God said, that'll cheer your heart up. When you're walking upright and doing according to what thus says the Lord, that'll make you have a miracle heart. You know that you strive to do what God says, what thus says the Lord. The book of Psalms, chapter 53. Psalm 53 and verse 1. It says, the fool is said in his heart, and they will show what it takes. It says, there is no God. Where did you come from? How did we get here? How did this world come into existence? It said, the fool is said in his heart, there is no God. Corrupt are they. And they living like that too, like there's no God, the things that they do. So we're hearing everything. Now realizing there's a judgment coming. There's a judgment coming. That they have done corrupt, they're going to come up in the second resurrection. So, eternal damnation. Corrupt are they, and have done abominable iniquity. There's none that do it good. The Bible says there's none that do it good. And when they're striving to try to do half of it good, because the Lord is coming to their life, and the Holy Spirit, without him, there would be any good done at all, no good deeds at all, nothing. Mean things, terrible things, things that hurt somebody's feelings. Psalms chapter 19. Psalms 19, verse 14. It says, let the words of my mouth, the things that you talk about, the things that come out of your mouth, from your voice, the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart, what you're thinking on in your heart. Sitting there thinking that I want to come and burn this church down. You know what's on the person's mind. All the terrible stuff that we see going on down here now, there's always something going on, more so than ever now, because the devil knows it's almost over. He's gotten into everybody. It's not obeying God. He's taking full control. And the meditation of my heart be acceptable in thy sight, O Lord, my strength and my redeemer. The Lord is not going to accept on anything. So we got to Christ-like. Walk Christ-like and uphold the standards. Reading coming from Christ's Topic Lessons, page 44, paragraph 3. COL 44, paragraph 3. It says, as the birds are ready to catch up the seed from the wayside, so Satan is ready to catch away the seeds of divine truth from the soul. That's something, the truth that we have. The devil, he wants to take it from us. He wants to twist things around and have me to walk on a way that's not right. Trying to lead us back to him. He fears that the word of God may awaken the careless and take effect upon the hardened heart. The careless, those who just not walking in the right way. They're careless and just doing it and everything. They're careless because they're not walking in the light of the gospel. In the hardened heart, there was a lot of world full of hardened hearts, just like Pharaoh. Satan and his angels are in the assemblies where the gospel is preached. He's there. He's there. I tell you, he don't mind you hearing the word, listening to it, but he don't want you to walk in there upright, according to the word of God. The gospel is preached, while angels of heaven endeavor to impress the hearts with the word of God. And that's what the Lord does. Angels do impress our hearts. That's why we come on Friday night, comparative gospel, Sabbath school, so our hearts can be impressed, because we receive spiritual blessings. Not to mention our own personal study too. To impress the heart, impress hearts with the word of God. The enemy is on the alert to make the word of no effect. And he's there to make it of no effect. And in fact, just the time you really need to hear something good, something spiritual coming from the word of God, he'll distract you. Just something to distract somebody started talking to you, baby started crying, or whatever he can do. So you can't grasp it. So you'll miss out on something that's really detrimental to your eternal salvation. With an earnestness equaled only by his malice, he tries to thwart the work of the Holy Spirit. While Christ is drawing the soul by his love, Satan tries to turn away the attention of the one who is moved to seek the Savior. Now, you interested, somebody not really interested on what thus says the Lord, to take your attention away from it. But they might not only, they want to keep you in the same way. Misery loves company. He engages the mind with worded schemes. He excites criticism or insinuates doubt and unbelief. The whole world full of that. Doubt and unbelief. God said, he made it plain. God said this here, but I think it's going to go exactly like that. Doubt. The speaker's choice of language or his manner may not please the hearers. May not please the hearers. He said, and they dwell upon these defects. You make it come in plain straight from thus says the Lord, the spirit of prophecy. They're displeasing for those who don't want to, they got something they don't want to quit doing. They don't want to give up on. It said, thus the truth they need, in which God has graciously sent them, makes no lasting impression. And the Lord gives us nothing but wonderful blessings for us coming from His Word, from the Spirit of prophecy. Some just don't make no impressions on them. I tell you, everybody's not going to be converted. We know that, because we know that the Satan has the majority. Always did and always will. The Lord has some faithful ones. Might as well be us. Each and every one of us here can be among the faithful few. Let's go to the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 6. From chapter 6, we're going to read verses 4 through 6. We should be excited about the Word of God, of hearing God's Word, reading it, just like you're excited. You're so excited about it, you got something really, really good that you get ready to eat. And you just full of joy, you got that merry heart. You're all excited about it. Or somebody that draws the attention is drawn to, or the opposite sex, or whatever, you're all excited about it. And I'm not talking about just in Christ, because we're more so out of Christ than in Christ. Because it's a world full of lust. Deuteronomy chapter 6, verse 4 says, Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one Lord. And thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thine heart. All thine heart. You got somebody you really think you're in love with. And you give them all your heart. You got to put all your heart into it. That's what your total main interest is in. You always like you buy one thing, give them money, try to do anything to please you. So let's do what it takes to please the Lord by being obedient. with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy might. And these words which I command thee this day shall be in thine heart. How many have the word of God in their hearts? I tell you, it soothes the soul. You have God's love in your heart. It feels good to be able to do something good for a person, even somebody that's crossed you or done you wrong, and you can do something good. Sometimes you can draw a smile from even a mean person. So you just walk upright, just continue to hold up God's standards. Deuteronomy chapter 8. Deuteronomy chapter 8, starting in verse 11. Deuteronomy 11 says, beware that thou forget not the Lord thy God. You know, you forget this worldly stuff. You know, so it's not going to do nothing to break it down anyway. That's the stuff you need to forget and put behind. It said, beware that thou forget not the Lord thy God, and not keeping his commandments. So if you don't keep his commandments, say, forget you, God. That's what you really saying. And his judgments and his statutes which I command thee this day. Lest when thou hast eaten and art full, and hast built goodly houses and dwell therein, and when thy herds and thy flocks multiply, everything going good, and thy silver and thy gold is multiplied, and all that thou hast is multiplied, then thine heart be lifted up, and thou forget the Lord thy God. You know, some people it's not good for them to have so much, have things. Be well off, have everything that they figure that they want or need. But they end up forgetting God. But they're involved into this stuff, these material things. And they hang up and they forget God. Then their heart be lifted up, now forget the Lord thy God, which brought thee forth out of the land of Egypt from the house of bondage. The Lord brought us out of slavery. We were Satan's slaves. He delivered us. And let's don't let these things cause us to go back into slavery. And that's all we're going to be, is slaves to the world. Satan's slaves. Okay, in verse 15 it says, who led thee through that great and terrible wilderness, where were fiery serpents and scorpions and drought, where there was no water, who brought forth water out of the rock of flint, who fed thee in the wilderness with manna, which thy fathers knew not, that he might humble thee, and that he might prove thee to do thee good at the latter end. A lot of this stuff that the Lord is taking away from us to tell you don't eat this, don't eat that. It's to humble us. It's to humble us. The appetite mess your mind up. You can't discern spiritual things. Putting the wrong thing into your body. It could cause you not to be able to discern spiritual things. We're going to Christ after the lesson again. This time it's on page 41, paragraph 1. COL 41, paragraph 1. The source for the word. Here is presented the great principle which should underlie all educational work. The seed is the word of God. But in too many schools of our day, God's word is set aside. Too many. It says God's word is set aside. Other objects occupy the mind. That's what your heart is. Not God's word. Other things occupy the mind. You're going to get caught up in these things, and Jesus is going to come, you're not going to be ready. You're going to miss out. We have this opportunity now while we have breath. The study of infidel authors holds a large place in the educational system. Skeptical sentiments are interwoven in the matter placed in school books. Scientific research becomes misleading because its discoveries are misrepresented and perverted. The Word of God is compared with the supposed teachings of science and is made to appear uncertain and untrustworthy. There's some people that go along with a fairy tale almost more quicker than with the Word of God. But their hearts into it. You want to read that stuff, it's so exciting. You know, back in the day, growing up as children, I can understand that, especially when you didn't know the Lord. It was entertainment. This is best entertainment we can have is the Word of God. Nothing better than entertain us. Because you're going to be saved into His kingdom. If you just go by that, live by the Word of God. Every word that proceeded out of His mouth. Thus, the seeds of doubt are planted in the minds of the youth. The devil has to get them while they're young. That's up young minds. Help them doubting. No such thing, God. All it takes is hear an adult say something like that. And in time of temptation, they spring up. When faith in God's word is lost, the soul has no guide, no safeguard. You're on your own, you don't have no protection. You don't have no God, no safeguard. The youth are drawn to the paths which lead away from God and from everlasting life. To this cause may in great degree be attributed to the widespread iniquity of our world today. It is a widespread, it's all over. Iniquity abounds, and the love of many waxes cold. When the word of God is set aside, its power to restrain the evil passions of the natural heart is rejected. When you set it aside, what can God do? You're on your own. You can't do nothing you can do. Nothing the devil ain't going to help you. He's going to hurt you. He's going to harm and hurt you. You attempt to make things attractive to you and draw you out there. Nothing he can do for you to bring you down. Men sow to the flesh, and to the flesh they reap corruption. You're going to reap what you sow. Don't forget that. You do some other man business, it's going to come back on you. It may not be in the same way. The sowing, the reaping will always be like the sowing. Most of the time it's far worse. And here too is the great cause of young weakness and inefficiency. Intended from God's word to feed on the writings of uninspired men, the mind becomes dwarfed and cheapened. It is not brought in contact with deep, broad principles of eternal truth. The understanding that adapts itself to the comprehension of the things with which it is familiar, and in this devotion to finite things, it is weaker, its power is contracted, and after time it becomes unable to expand. It's a serious thing in terms of God's word, to listen to other things, really things which really are exciting. They excite you, But what they have that day to offer? God has everything to offer. Let's go to 1 Samuel chapter 12. First Samuel chapter 12, verse 19. About the people asking for a king. They want a king rather than let God lead them. Let some man control. God is in control, and all we have to do is just follow him. Man can't take himself to help him, how he going to take you? And all the people said unto Samuel, pray for thy servants unto the Lord thy God, that we die not. For we have added unto all our sins is evil. So they realized they added to their sins is evil. They said to ask for a king. Realizing they were already forewarned. The Lord has given us forewarnings to tell them what the outcome is going to be. So why go contrary to what he says? And Samuel said unto the people, fear not. You have done all this wickedness. You have turned not aside from following the Lord. Whatever you do, don't turn aside from following the Lord. Don't do nothing to deter you. Nothing to stop you from keeping God's Sabbath right. Or being out on the Sabbath to worship. But keep it in his commandments. But serve the Lord with all your heart. Put all your heart into it. People put their hearts into things. Some people that love their job so much, they got all their heart into it, they go out the way for the man. And the man will do all you got to do is make one mistake, and the man will get rid of him anyway. The man will get you up long. You're okay as long as you get things done. Sometimes you can make one little mistake, and that's it. The Lord help us get back on our feet when we make a mistake. And turn you not aside, for then should you go after vain things which cannot profit nor deliver, for they are vain. None of these things can deliver you. The Lord can deliver us out of Satan's hands. For the Lord will not forsake his people. And who is his people? The one that obey his commandments. He will not forsake his people for his great name's sake, because it hath pleased the Lord to make you his people. The Lord loves us being his people. It pleases him. We got to be his own way to be his people, following his steps, following the steps of Jesus. Moreover, as for me, God forbid that I should sin against the Lord and ceasing to pray for you. But I will teach you the good and right way. Only fear the Lord and serve him in truth with all your heart. All your heart into the Lord. Not half your heart on the world and half of it on God. But I will teach you, the whole going to be on the world. But I will teach you the good and the right way. Only fear the Lord and serve him in truth with all your heart. For consider how great things he has done for you. Haven't the Lord done great things for us?
Amen.
And he gives us the help and strength. You know the world is getting weaker and stuff, and health is failing and getting old and everything, but the Lord still takes care of help us to get it out. Be able to move and function. He helps our minds to function too. Think on spiritual things. Only fear the Lord and serve him in truth with all your heart. Consider how great things he has done for you. But if you should still do wickedly, as the Lord done all these things for you, you should still do wickedly, you shall be consumed, both you and your king. King can take care of himself. And what are you going to do for you? You're going to go down along with the king. You're going to go down with Satan. Or anybody that takes you away from the truth, you're going to go down, they're going down, you're going down too. 1 Kings chapter 11. This is one we always go to, the one about Solomon, the last man whatever was, whatever will be down here. Now he let the devil come in. The devil got something very bad. He got something for us. He got something to draw, something you know you really like or love. Thankful to the Lord. Just stick with him. Everything will work together for good. First Kings 11:1 was Solomon loved many strange women. I believe it was strange, but they wasn't serving God. He wouldn't want to have many familiar with right women. Not many, only one. But he loved many women together with the daughter of Pharaoh, women of the Moabites, Ammonites, Edomites, Zidonians, and Hittites, other nations concerning which the Lord said unto the children of Israel, you should not go into them, neither shall they come in unto you. I mean, we wouldn't get together at all. But surely, they say they might. Doing messing on Satan's grounds, doing something wrong, so they're going to surely happen. But surely they will turn away your heart after their gods. Solomon played until the evening love. All right, how wise he was, so with all the spiritual wisdom he had, his ear was still hard to do this wicked thing the Lord had wanted him. He had 700 wives, princesses, and 300 concubines, and his wives turned away his heart. I tell you, all it takes is one extra wife to mess you up. He had that many women, you couldn't help but go strong crazy. That many. The Lord delivered him, he got that on his feet. The Lord spared, through it all. Chapter verse 9, it says, and the Lord was angry with Solomon. Brother, the Lord was angry with us and we tried to do the deal with anybody other than our own wife. Women, you have somebody else, you got a husband and talk to him around. The Lord is angry with you. The Lord's not in that. How you going to pray to him? And the Lord was angry with Solomon because his heart was turned from the Lord God of Israel, which had appeared to him twice. And they commanded him concerning this thing that he should not go after other gods, but he kept not that which the Lord commanded. So let's don't let these things slip. Don't play around. The Lord told us something not to deal with, not to have any dealing with. Judges chapter 14, and the strongest man he messed up, the strongest man ever was and ever will be. Then his speech still. And the Lord so merciful, both of them let get back again, but look at all the damage they had done. Other people want to be like that too. Thanks to them. They did their lives right. Chapter 4, Judges 14. What pleases you? Is it the Lord or the things of this world? What pleases you most? If you're unconverted, you know the things of the world. Judges 14:1, and Samson went down to Timnah and saw a woman in Timnah of the daughters of the Philistines. He had no business on that ground. Like any, give one of his own people. And he came up and told his father and his mother and said, I've seen a woman in Timnah of the daughters of the Philistines. Now therefore get her for me to wife. Then his father and mother said to him, they tried to talk to him. Anybody tried to talk to you, keep you from telling contrary to what God says. You want to listen, follow that. Then his father and his mother said to him, is there never one among the daughters of thy brethren, or among all my people, that thy daughter should take a wife of the uncircumcised Philistines? And Samson said unto his father, get her for me, for she pleases me well. The Lord said no. She pleased him, so that's what his heart was turning. Even though after that he hooked up with the lie, when he went through all the things he went through, and he had to end up killing a lot of Philistines, and tied all those foxtails together, 300 foxtails, and set everything on fire. Okay, chapter 16. You know the stories, I'm going to just go into the part. This is verse 16, but Delilah, he fell in love with Delilah too. I guess she pleased him well, because he ended up giving away where he wasn't supposed to, where his spit came from. And it came to pass when she pressed him daily with her words, and urged him so that his soul was vexed unto death. Then he told her all his heart. She kept on, she didn't give up. She should have got another weapon the first time she tried to do that. Then he told her that all his heart, and said unto her, there has not come a razor upon my head, but I have been a Nazarite unto God from my father's womb. From my mother's womb. That's a little approach. Okay. I have been a Nazarite unto God from my mother's womb. If I be shaven, then my spirit will go from me, and I will become weak and be like any other man. And she said, I got it now. She knew that he had told her. But she had been waiting for all this time. And when Delilah saw that he had told her all his heart, she knew. She sent and called for the lords of the Philistines, saying, come up this once, for he has showed me all his heart. Then the lords of the Philistines came up unto her and brought money in their hand, and made him sleep upon her knees. And she called for a man and caused him to shave off the 7 locks of his head, and she began to afflict him, and the strength went from him. You know, he put his eyes out, he blinded him, made him a slave, messed it up. But in the end, he prayed to the Lord to give his spirit back just this one time, and then die with his enemies. And he did repent. Look what it cost him. So be careful with that heart. The heart will mess you up. Okay, let's go to Psalms chapter 36. Psalms 36, reading verses 1 through 4. It says, the transgression of the wicked said within my heart, that there is no fear of God before his eyes. Hard, but he flattered himself in his own eyes, until his iniquity be found to be hateful. The words of his mouth are iniquity and deceit. Somebody just been there, we're just talking, and there's none but lies coming out, doing nothing but sinning. He had left off to be wise and to do good. So You're going to be wise. You're going to be unwise. It's wise to know what thus says the Lord and to follow it. That was wisdom. Spiritual wisdom is the best wisdom you could ever ask for. He devises mischief upon his bed. He setteth himself in a way that is not good. He abhorreth not evil. I mean, you don't hate evil, you love evil. Instead of righteousness. Because you know, the devil has this world backwards. People taking bitter for sweet, good for bad. Doing just the opposite. God requires. Proverbs 10:20. When the Lord has blessed us, everybody has a heart. So we're going to have an evil heart, or a good heart, a clean and pure heart. It's up to us. We can have pure hearts. Let the Lord take control. 10:20, Proverbs 10:20. The tongue of the just is as choice silver. Choice, that's the best silver. Good silver. Wealthy. It says, is that just silver? The heart of the wicked is little worth. It says, the lips of the righteous feed many, but fools die for want of wisdom. The Lord gives us that wisdom. There don't be no fool in that. And not having the wisdom we could obtain. And thus says the Lord. We just reading a couple of scriptures and you ready? Listen to Christ Obligation chapter, page 20, paragraph 2. COL 20. Paragraph 2. In the earlier part of this ministry, Christ had spoken to the people in words so plain that all the hearers might have grasped truths which would make them wise into salvation. The Lord made it plain. Christ made it plain so you could comprehend and understand. He didn't make it confusing. He didn't make it confusing at all. But in many hearts, the truth has taken no root. And it has been quickly caught away. Therefore, speak to them in parables. I speak to them in parables. He said, because thou seeing not and hearing, seeing they see not, and hearing they hear not, neither do they understand. But this people's heart is waxed cross, and their ears are dull of hearing, and their eyes they have closed. They close their eyes to the truth, their ears to the truth. Jesus desired to awaken inquiry. He sought to rouse the careless and impress truth upon the heart. Parable teaching was popular and commanded respect and attention, not only of the Jews, but of the people of other nations. So we have to let the truth take our attention and bring attention to those other people, others too, throughout the world. No more effective method of instruction he have employed. If his hearers had desired a knowledge of divine things, we desire this knowledge, spiritual knowledge, they may have understood his words, and that's how we understand. But we have a desire, you have a desire to really want to understand what thus says the Lord. Not just come and sit on the pew, just occupy space. You don't take nothing with you but a belly full of food when you leave, not spiritual food either. His hearers had desired the knowledge of divine things, they may have understood his words. He was always willing to explain them to the honest inquirer. Again, Christ had truths to present which the people were unprepared to accept or even to understand. For this reason also he taught them in parables, by connecting his teaching with the seeds of life, experience of nature. He secured their attention and impressed their hearts. Afterward, as they looked upon the objects that illustrated his lessons, they recalled the words of the divine teacher. To minds that were open to the Holy Spirit, the significance of the Savior's teaching unfolded more and more. But mind got to be open to listen to the Holy Spirit. Listen, I mean, use the person to bring it to you, bring the truth to you. If the Holy Spirit is using them, you better listen. You better take heed. Mysteries grew clear, and that which had been hard to grasp became evident. That's somehow the Lord opened things to us, you know, He taught us how to eat right and take care of our bodies right and all the things that we didn't know growing up. I mean, before we came to the truth. Jesus saw an avenue to every heart. He's looking a way to get it into all our hearts, everybody's hearts. By using a variety of illustrations, he not only presented truth in its different phases, but appealed to the different hearers. Their interest was aroused by figures drawn to the surroundings of their daily life. None who listened to the Savior could feel that they were neglected or forgotten. You're going to listen, take heed, and we won't be neglected, and we won't be jealous either. The humblest, the most sinful heard of his teaching. The humblest, the most sinful heard of his teaching, a voice that spoke to them in sympathy and tenderness. So the Lord is speaking to us in sympathy and tenderness. Right here, you know, speak the truth. We're going to close out Matthew chapter 5. He did two more scriptures in Matthew 5:8. Beatitudes. It says, blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. And you know if your heart is pure or not. You have wickedness in your mind, thinking on something you want to do, contrary to thus saith the Lord. You know that heart is not really pure. It's something that self want to do, that you want to do. The devil uses that self to take you down. Self messes you up for good. You're going to get rid of it. And last is Matthew 6:21. Where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. So what is our treasure? Our treasure for eternal life? Is your treasure to think you're going to get rich down here? The material things just damages the person's mind, and if heart's getting involved in this and hung up and miss out on eternal life altogether. The Lord has given us it as a free gift. You really go through a lot of pain and discomfort and everything, trying to get something down here that's going to mess you up for eternal life because you miss out on it. So all this stuff is not worth it. So let's have our hearts geared around God and the truth.